A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic turn of events, Swedish climate activist Greta Thunberg has accused Israel of kidnapping her and fellow pro-Palestinian activists after they were detained while attempting to breach the naval blockade of Gaza. Speaking to reporters upon her arrival at Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris, Thunberg stated she had been forcibly brought to Israel against her will and declined to sign a document that would suggest she entered the country illegally. The 22-year-old activist, known for her environmental advocacy and outspoken views on global issues, called for the immediate release of the activist still in Israeli custody. Thunberg's journey took a tumultuous turn when the Israeli Navy intercepted the charity vessel Madeleine as it approached Gaza, capturing the crew of 12, including Thunberg. The activists on board were carrying humanitarian aid, including rice and baby formula, and aimed to raise awareness about the dire humanitarian crisis in Gaza, exacerbated by ongoing conflicts. I was very clear in my testimony that we were kidnapped in international waters and brought against our own will into Israel, Thunberg declared, emphasizing the gravity of her situation. She dismissed criticisms from U.S. President Donald Trump, who labeled her an angry person, responding with a call for more young, angry women in a world filled with injustice. Following their capture, the activists were taken to the Israeli port of Ashdod before being transported to Ben Gurion Airport for deportation. While Thunberg and 3 others agreed to leave, 8 members of the crew, including a European Parliament member, contested their deportation orders and were placed in a detention center pending a court hearing. The Israeli Foreign Ministry characterized the activists' mission as a publicity stunt, claiming the amount of aid on board was negligible. They stated that any aid not consumed by the crew would be delivered through legitimate humanitarian channels. Thunberg's mission to Gaza was not her first attempt to deliver aid. She previously faced danger when a larger vessel she was on was bombed. Despite the challenges, she remains steadfast in her commitment to raising awareness about the humanitarian situation in Gaza, which has been devastated by ongoing violence. The Israeli blockade, imposed since Hamas took control of Gaza in 2007, aims to prevent weapons from reaching militant groups, but it has also severely restricted the flow of humanitarian aid to the region. Recent escalations in violence have resulted in significant casualties on both sides, with thousands of lives lost in the conflict that reignited on October 7, 2023, following a deadly attack by Hamas militants. As Thunberg continues to navigate her activism amidst these geopolitical tensions, she reflects on the need for urgent action and solidarity with those affected by the conflict. In her own words, she expressed a desire to return to Sweden, stating, "I need a shower and some sleep," highlighting the physical and emotional toll of her recent experiences. The international community watches closely as the situation unfolds, with many advocating for the rights of the detained activists and calling for an end to the blockade that has left millions in Gaza in dire need of assistance. Thunberg's bold stance and her refusal to back down in the face of adversity may inspire further dialogue and action surrounding the humanitarian crisis in the region. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.